For this video, let me refresh your mind. You have two energetic patterns in our crater. The parasitic 369 counter-rotating pyramid system and the organic system. This system is always doubling itself. 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4, 4 and 4 is 8, and so on. Exactly the same system is happening in the cell division. It's always doubling itself. Let's draw a line, and then you see you have the phi symbol. Where is this movement coming from? Well, it's the movement of the bigger Earth, making an 8 form, the analemma. Rotating on its axis, the analemma becomes the apep symbol. The phi stands for the organic pattern, but be careful, because the phi has been hijacked. You have the Fibonacci sequence. Well, it has the word phi and the word bon, so it must be good. But the fifth number already brings you in problems. The 369 system. Back in the pyramid again. Take a look at the Greek alphabet. It seems to be following the cell division. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon. But it seems like the third letter has been cut off and been replaced by C. Now we are talking about cell division. Let's take a look at the reproduction system of mankind. You have man and woman, or should we say womb man. Take a look at the womb, and that gives you the phi sign. You have male and female. Take this pattern and put it in the womb. That creates a 0 point exactly in the middle of the womb. A vortex is created at this 0 point. Here consciousness is put into matter. That makes of the womb a portal, a mini black hole, the bringer of life. But what about the invading species? How do they reproduce? Well, you would have a man and a Solomon star man. How would this system work? Well, something like this, I presume. The double snake system. And the Eye of Ra would be the portal. But we know, of course, that the parasites live in a hive mind. In the hive mind, not all women have a portal. The only one that reproduces is the hive mind queen. You have the hive mind queen, a few elites who can take care of the queen, and then you have the 99% slave workers who are androgynous. No reproduction for them. The female look like men and the men look like female. Knowing this, let me combine and recount 3 stories, which are in my view telling you the story of the same species. Atlantis, the Ark of Noah, and the Ark of the Covenant. In a crater far from here, a queen of the hive feels the water is rising and the crater is about to be flooded. She commands her offspring to build a boat. In the meantime, she collects as much of DNA as she can. The boat is built. Also, a radiation-proof box. The radiation of the womb creates generational deformation in the priest caste. The box is put on the ark. Together with 7 priests, she sails away. 40 days later, they arrive at another crater. They debark, and immediately the queen starts a new colony. Out of this colony, other colonies derive, and soon the crater is filled with other queens and colonies. Let's go back to our story and not his story. The tree is the Taurus. The snake is the energy. You have the apple. Combine left turning and right turning. Also the form of our crater. Then you have the people, the monkeys, the heart. The heart stands for all living creatures. Again, the Phi sign. Seems like a perfect biosphere to me. What is going wrong in this whole story? Well, maybe it is God. Or should we say something playing God? Now suddenly we are to blame. The snake is treacherous, the woman is false, the man is stupid, and the apple is poisonous. We deserve to be punished, stupid monkeys. Oh, how she hates us. Okay, Lou, let's recapitulate. You have a body, a portal. This system can make a copy of itself, and these copies can make a copy of themselves. Take another body and another portal. Same story, different life form. But what if you have a portal but not a body to relate to? Let's go back to the Queen Mother arriving at our crater. If I'm correct, the offspring of the Queen Mother would be egg people. The egg people are spreading in our crater. They are the pyramid builders, and they have a special way of treating stone and rock. It's almost like it's melting. But then something happens. They seem to be disappearing from the face of the earth. Next thing you hear is about a people walking around with a box, trying to build a temple. Well, maybe Hollywood can help us in finding a solution.
This is the shape of the letter Shin, Hebrew alphabet Shin. Very interesting letter in the language. It's the first letter in the word Shaddai, the first letter in the word Shalom, first letter in the word Shekhinah, which is the name of the feminine aspect of God, who supposedly was created to live amongst humans, the Shekhinah. why you're not supposed to look came to me much, much later, much later. My wife Susan has a cousin who's a rabbi here in Los Angeles at Temple Israel. And I was telling him this story, and he said the reason you don't look is the legend is that during that benediction, Yevorechecho, the Shekhinah comes into the sanctuary to bless the congregation. And you don't want to see that because it's so powerful, you could really be seriously injured, or it could be fatal. So that's why you protect yourself by hiding your eyes. Don't look.
The Shekhinah. Is this a cosmic portal of some kind of alien life form? Later in the film there is an interesting scene. You have the navigator, that's how the worm is called, is creating a portal. First it creates a blue ball, the moon. Then a red ball, the sun. Then it seems like something is shifting. And next it creates a portal. It seems like the creation of the dome above our heads is part of some kind of wormhole technology. And maybe the Temple of Solomon is a sort of amplifier. It seems like we are getting in some kind of science fiction here, but let's take a look at another fragment of a video.
A secret report within the Guild. 4 planets have come to our attention regarding a plot which could jeopardize spice production. Planet Arrakis, source of the spice.
That would be Mars.
Planet Caladan, home of House Atreides.
Earth.
Planet Gedi Prime, home of House Harkonnen.
No idea.
Planet Kaitane, home of the Emperor of the known universe.
Saturn, of course.
Send a 3rd stage Guild navigator to Kaitane to demand details from the Emperor. The spice must flow.
That would mean that the command center or the overlords are from Saturn.
Il faut savoir que ceux qui nous observent de loin sont inquiets. J'ai vu et entendu et écouté plusieurs des dirigeants d'autres planètes qui sont très inquiets parce qu'ils s'interrogent sur la voie que l'Union européenne va poursuivre.
Well, we have Mork from Ork, or should we say Mark from the Ark? Reference to the Solomon star. Nanu Nanu would be Anunnaki. The Saturnian overlords watching him stepping into an egg. And an egg flying to Earth, to our crater. Well, that's all science fiction of course, but maybe it can help me to find a solution. Let's presume that the portal is in one crater and the body is in another crater. In order to procreate, the portal would need the blueprint of the body. So you would need some kind of connection to get the information. Let's take two craters, our crater Sulpicius with the dome and the sun and the moon, and the same system is created in Saturn. Now you can create a connection between the two craters, an arc, and you can send the information, the blueprint of the body, to the portal. See it as a Wi-Fi connection for a 3D printer, but one for life forms. One of the items of the Ark of the Covenant is Aaron's rod.
Aaron's rod, for many people, is a symbol of priestly authority. Authority given by God to the priests of this new nation. You have the bud that will come out first in the early spring. It will blossom, and then there'll be like a little knot of green or something, and eventually that turns into this green eye-shaped, almond-shaped piece of fruit, and it's kind of fuzzy.
Miles, where do they come from?
I don't know. If they are seeds or seed pods, they must grow someplace on a plant, probably. And somebody or something wants this duplication to take place.
But when they're finished, what happens to our bodies?
I don't know. When the process is completed, probably the original is destroyed.
I think you put Aaron's rod in the ground, it creates a connection with the wormhole, and it starts to grow. The wormhole with the blueprint, Aaron's rod, the tree of life. The eggs and the portal, bringing the egg tree.
To achieve this goal of global elimination, we need billions of vaccines, vaccines, the vaccine, vaccines, 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 vaccine, 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 a vaccine, the vaccine, the vaccine, vaccines. The next component we need for global elimination is the funding to pay for those vaccines. Vaccine, 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 vaccine. Thank you.
In times where your health is of greatest importance, take a look at the channel of Darko Velcek. Links in the description box. Well, this episode was a bit experimental. Egg people, portals. Let's see if we can find the hiding place of the Control Masters. Come and see next month in The Hunt for the Alien Queen.